Hey everyone, welcome back to Next Door, and today we're talking about one of the most emotional, meaningful, and long-awaited moments in Heartland history, Ty Borden's unforgettable return in Heartland Season 20, Episode 1. For longtime fans of the series, Ty Borden has never been just another character. From the very beginning, he represented growth, resilience, and the idea that people can heal, change, and build something lasting when given love and support. His connection to Amy, to the ranch, and to the Heartland family as a whole shaped the emotional core of the show for years. Watching his journey unfold has been one of the most rewarding experiences for viewers, which is exactly why his return carries so much emotional weight. Ty came to Heartland as a young man burdened by a difficult past. He was lost, guarded, and unsure of where he belonged. The ranch became more than a place to work. It became a home. Jack offered him guidance and structure. Lou challenged him and pushed him to be accountable. Amy gave him trust, compassion, and love when he needed it most. Over time, Ty grew into a steady, dependable presence, someone others could rely on. He became a partner to Amy, a father to Lindy, a mentor to Georgie, and an essential part of the ranch's rhythm. Ty and Amy's relationship was never perfect, and that's what made it feel real. Their love story wasn't built on grand gestures alone, but on patience, forgiveness, and the willingness to grow together. They faced heartbreak, distance, and difficult choices, yet their bond always felt grounded in mutual respect and deep emotional connection. When Ty left, it wasn't just the end of a storyline, it was the loss of a foundation that had held so many characters together. His absence was felt immediately and profoundly. Amy had to step into an entirely new role, balancing the responsibilities of running the ranch while raising Lindy on her own. She carried her grief quietly, channeling her strength into survival and stability. But the emotional weight was always present. Jack lost someone he trusted deeply, someone who embodied the values he worked so hard to instill. Lou's protective instincts intensified, driven by a desire to keep the family steady and safe. Georgie matured faster than she should have had to, learning responsibility through necessity rather than choice. Even Tim, who often hides behind humor and stubbornness, couldn't fully mask how much Ty's absence affected him, and the fans felt it too. The show made Ty's absence palpable. It lingered in quiet scenes, empty spaces, and moments where his presence should have been. It wasn't just about missing a character. It was about missing the emotional balance he brought to the family. That's why Season 20, Episode 1 feels like such a powerful release. Ty's return isn't simply about bringing someone back. It's about healing wounds that have been open for years. The episode begins with a thoughtful, restrained buildup that immediately sets the emotional tone. Heartland doesn't rush into Ty's return. Instead, it allows the ranch itself to tell the story. The familiar landscapes feel quieter, almost reflective. Amy moves through the ranch with a sense of nostalgia, passing places filled with memories. The barn where Ty once worked tirelessly, the trails where they shared conversations and dreams, the kitchen table that served as the heart of family life. These moments don't need dialogue. The silence speaks volumes. Jack watches the ranch with a quiet awareness, as though he feels something shifting. Lou keeps a careful eye on everyone, protective and alert. Georgie moves with calm responsibility, suggesting that she senses something important approaching. The episode uses music sparingly but effectively. Soft piano notes, the sound of wind across the fields, and the natural rhythm of the ranch draw viewers into a reflective state. Small visual details, Ty's equipment left behind, personal items tucked away, photographs capturing happier times, serve as gentle reminders of what's been missing. The pacing is slow and intentional, allowing anticipation to build naturally. By the time Ty finally steps into frame, the moment feels earned. It doesn't shock the audience. It overwhelms them. Every year of absence, every unresolved emotion seems to arrive with him. Amy's reaction is the emotional centerpiece of the episode. At first, there's disbelief. After years of longing, coping, and trying to move forward, seeing Ty standing in front of her feels unreal. Her body language tells the story before she speaks. She pauses as if afraid that taking one more step might break the moment. Her eyes fill with tears, her breath catches, and her hands tremble slightly. These small details convey a flood of emotions: joy, relief, vulnerability, and the resurfacing of grief she's carried quietly. Amy's response isn't just happiness, it's layered with the acknowledgement of everything she's endured without him. The years of strength she was forced to develop, the nights of uncertainty, the emotional walls she built to protect herself and Lindy. Seeing Ty again doesn't erase that pain, but it allows her to finally release it. Their reunion isn't dramatic or exaggerated, it's intimate, raw, and deeply human. Lindy's reaction adds another powerful layer to the moment. For her, Ty has mostly existed in stories, photos, and imagination. She knows who he is, but she doesn't truly know him. When she sees him, there's hesitation, curiosity, and uncertainty flicker across her face. She studies him carefully, trying to reconcile the man in front of her with the father she's heard about her entire life. When Ty kneels down and opens his arms, the emotional tension breaks. Lindy runs to him, hugging him tightly, as if instinct takes over. That embrace is one of the most emotionally charged moments in the episode. It represents years of absence, love, and longing all collapsing into a single moment. It's innocent, pure, and profoundly moving. Without words, it communicates what Heartland has always done best, showing the strength of family bonds and the power of love to endure even the longest separations. Jack's reaction is subtle but deeply meaningful. He doesn't rush forward or speak immediately. Instead, he watches, taking in the moment with quiet reflection. Jack has seen Ty's entire journey. He remembers the lost young man who arrived at the ranch uncertain and guarded. He's witnessed Ty's growth into a responsible, loving partner and father. As Ty returns, Jack's posture straightens slightly, and his expression softens with pride and relief. Jack's presence during the reunion provides grounding. He allows Amy and Ty the space they need while offering silent reassurance. His reaction reflects his wisdom, understanding that some moments don't need words. Through his quiet observation, viewers are reminded that love and family are built over time, often expressed through trust and patience rather than dramatic declarations. Lou's response is layered with realism. As the family's protector, her instincts are conflicted. Ty's departure left her with lingering concerns about stability and safety. Her initial reaction carries skepticism and caution. She wonders whether Ty's return will truly last, whether he's ready to shoulder the responsibilities he left behind. These doubts aren't rooted in resentment but in love and concern for Amy and Lindy. As the episode progresses, Lou begins to see the sincerity in Ty's actions. The care in his gestures, the way he looks at Amy, and the patience he shows with Lindy slowly soften her guarded stance. Her expression shifts subtly, small smiles, nods of acknowledgement, and moments of quiet approval. Lou's cautious optimism feels earned and relatable, reminding viewers that trust takes time, even when love is present. Georgie's reaction highlights how much she's grown. Over the years, Ty's absence pushed her to mature quickly, stepping into responsibilities and supporting the family in ways she hadn't expected. When she sees Ty return, her response is calm yet heartfelt. There's relief, happiness, and a sense of comfort in knowing someone important is back where he belongs. Ty's relationship with Georgie has always been unique, part mentor, part friend. His return restores that connection, and Georgie's quiet smiles and thoughtful glances show her confidence in welcoming him back. Her reaction reflects emotional maturity and understanding, showing that she recognizes the significance of the moment without being overwhelmed by it. The most emotionally powerful sequence in the episode is the private conversation between Ty and Amy. Away from the ranch and the rest of the family, they finally allow themselves to speak openly. This moment feels earned after years of unresolved tension. Ty expresses regret for the time lost, acknowledging the struggles that led to his absence. He doesn't make excuses, he owns the pain his departure caused. Amy shares her own truth. She talks about raising Lindy alone, managing the ranch, and learning how to survive emotionally while carrying unanswered questions. Her vulnerability is striking. She doesn't shy away from the pain, but she also doesn't let it define her. Ty listens, truly listens, and reassures her that he's ready to stay. He speaks not just as a partner, but as a father and a member of the family. Their conversation is filled with pauses, soft glances, and restrained emotion. Every word feels heavy with meaning. This isn't just a reunion, it's the rebuilding of trust, the reestablishment of shared purpose, and the beginning of a new chapter. The scene captures the essence of Heartland's storytelling: emotional honesty, quiet strength, and hope grounded in realism. As the episode draws to a close, the family comes together in a simple yet powerful way. Jack offers quiet approval. Lou's guarded warmth becomes genuine acceptance. Georgie reconnects easily. Tim's tough exterior softens, revealing unspoken relief. Lindy's joy radiates, filling the space with warmth and optimism. Whether gathered around the kitchen table or sharing a moment in the barn, the family feels whole again. The episode reinforces one of Heartland's central themes. Family isn't just about blood, it's about commitment, support, forgiveness, and shared history. Ty's return restores an emotional balance that had been missing for years. It doesn't erase the past, but it offers healing and hope for the future. And that wraps up our deep dive into Ty Borden's emotional return in Heartland Season 20, Episode 1. From the thoughtful build-up to Amy's heartfelt reaction, Lindy's innocent joy, and the deeply moving conversation between Ty and Amy, this episode delivers a powerful reminder of why Heartland continues to resonate with fans around the world. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, share your favorite moment from Ty's return, and subscribe to Nextdoor for more Heartland recaps, emotional analyses, and episode reviews. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. I want to hear from all of you. What did you feel when Ty returned? How do you think Amy, Lindy, and the rest of the family will move forward from here? Share your thoughts below and let's keep the conversation going together. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more Heartland content right here on Nextdoor.